That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you, knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles, but I feel that my life, like my markings, this side shows my martial deeds. Before I die,
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Gerard, hoping to. I failed. They committed unspeakable. When the clans overran I stayed behind to help the land was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy, and they paid me back in kind on the journey. I lost so much blood on the way when they threw me before Chief. I thought I was dead for sure, so...
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did...
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged, and I heard mutterings about it. So, when they flung me at a called the Kulrut, my life, or even the other Tenakth howled, but Hikaru stared them down. Evidently, he allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little...
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth...
Yes. But it doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strong... Believe me, it isn't a machine while hundreds around you...
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. I had hoped for freedom, but... well, that wasn't...
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals. The word itself refers to a kind of protective in practice. Marshals part magistrate, part judge. I won my place among their ranks and served as... But many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked. But they did. Until I started forcing them.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the to survive, one must master. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. I can't blame the Tenakth.
So then, are you...
Part of me, yes. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. I've heard stories about what it was like, but 3 clans always at war, constantly. Hekarro and the Marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows?
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a...
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought but he is no bloodthirsty tyrant. I think that if you were fortunate enough to, you would find that he only... I hope you do speak to him. So, the Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way... You asked. I'll tell you. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day. We're calling down storms, poison. The source of it all has gone west.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. The burden of your task is written across. I'll grant you this. It's a task so important. And it's just the 2 of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja. But enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines! Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot! What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now. Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! I could use some help! Take it apart! Target hit! Save that target! Leave them! Finish the enemy! That did some real damage! The rider's still standing! Now they're... I got this.
Vengeance for Fasha!
Won't get me that.
Face off!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! We're spotted. of this machine!
Cut them all down! Cut them all down!
You okay? We've survived worse. To the fight! Engage her!
Much better.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
next, girl?
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. Get that shield will break if I hit hard enough. There, now's my chance. Generated. You're not stopping me. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanak's territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that's knocked chief.
Yeah. Her attack was coordinated and precise.
They knew the lay of the land, and they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive, survived for years out in the west, only to die. It's a cruel end for...
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried as a cousin of the Sun King. He will be a court. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad, but...
At least Nozar went down fighting. Well, I'll make sure they're given proper...
Do you think the Karja will take action? Seems like you'd have common...
An expedition of the Karja army be taken as the start of another... Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said...
You said the Tanakh... What can I expect to find between...
Well, as I mentioned, and then New Taru farmland. Past that, their territory is split into 3 clans.
Right. I saw their...
The Desert Clan is closest, where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, somewhere beyond and the territories of the...
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard during the Red Raids, the Karja army, but the United Clans rose up against them.
So no one except the Tanakh.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe.
That's right. They're a peaceful bunch. More taken to farming than...
It's hard to imagine a bunch of...
Make no mistake. When the Karja were pushed, their warriors chased out. The Sun King has made... But so far...
If they're so peaceful...
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. You'd think that'd make them open.
This area is no...
That it is. But after Avad overthrew... He reached out. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone. Karja and Asura.
But now, it seems like...
Well, I'd never call them. The ancient ruins, remnants of some...
You said there were others who went...
Well, in addition, there were a couple of other... Even saw 2 Karja. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you.
Ow! Hey, step carefully, Xavier.
Save these for when I need it. So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out. There. The blight, the storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth. about the ambush, Regala. A lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? Good spot to test the shield wing. Gotta climb down where I can glide.